Hi, I'm Scott Wrighton. I serve as Decatur City Manager, and it's the pleasure of all of our staff here at the City of Decatur to develop and present these weekly videos for you to give you a little bit more information about what's going on with your city. Even though the city does not issue property tax bills to property taxpayers throughout Macon County, I realize that most property owners in Macon County received notices within the last 2 weeks notifying property owners that their equalized assessed values have changed, the EAV, or Equalized Assessed Value. And I want to clarify some of the things that are on those forms because I think that the county really didn't provide the right context for giving that information. It's certainly important that Macon County provide information to every property owner that updates how the equalized assessed value of their property should change. But it needs more context, so I'm going to try to do that here. First of all, equalized assessed value is not the same as its fair market value. Generally speaking, although it's not uniformly applied, generally speaking, the equalized assessed value is the value of the property for tax purposes only, and is generally supposed to be at around 1/3 of fair market value. Certainly, most property owners want their values to be high when they go to sell it, but of course, for tax purposes, we'd prefer that it be a little bit lower. I don't think that it's any big surprise or any big secret that over the last year and a half or so, especially because of incredible inflationary pressures and the lack of availability of good housing, not just in Decatur, but throughout the United States, that housing values have gone up almost everywhere. Now, the Decatur market doesn't go up at the same rate that some other metropolitan area does, but most metropolitan areas, most cities, Decatur's size and larger, have seen increases in the fair market value, the sale price that the property go for, and over time that has an effect on the EAV, the Equalized Assessed Value, as well for tax purposes. So most property owners saw an adjustment reported to them increasing the equalized assessed value for tax purposes. That's the first thing. The second thing to note is that the city of Decatur is only one component of the overall tax bill. This is a crude drawing, but it helps illustrate exactly what I mean. If you read your tax bills closely, you'll see that the city of Decatur is just one of the agencies that issues taxes in order to generate money to provide for municipal services. But we're not the only one, and we're not the largest one. By far, whether you're in the Decatur School District or not, or any other school district in Macon County, the school district's property tax levy is always the largest, usually half or more of the total tax bill. This little black section or pie shape here in my illustration shows that the city of Decatur is about 15% of the overall property tax burden, school always being the largest, followed by the Park District and the county, which are not that far off from what the city charges. The fifth largest one here in Macon County is Richland Community College, and then all of the smaller jurisdictions, everything from the township to the conservation district to the mosquito abatement district, all the others are in this smaller piece of pie. So again, the city of Decatur gets about 15% of the overall taxes that are collected through property taxes in the city of Decatur. The responsibility for determining what the overall tax levy is the collective responsibility of all of these agencies. The city, the Park District, the school board, the county board, the board at Richland Community College, and all the others separately pass what are called tax levy ordinances, requesting a certain amount of taxes each year, and then they give those to the county, who puts them all together, totals them all up, and then issues one tax bill. You pay the county, and then the county distributes the funds to all of these taxing bodies. Now, one of the unfortunate features of the form that was sent out to property taxpayers is that in somewhat small letters it said this is not a bill, and it also projected what the tax would be on this higher equalized assessed valuation. That's unfortunate because exactly 0 of these taxing bodies here in Macon County have submitted tax levy ordinances to the county. So how can the county determine what the tax rate would be, even on an estimated basis, when none of those taxing bodies have submitted their tax levy ordinances? They can't. And I think that the information provided led some property tax payers and property owners to think, well, all of those taxing bodies are going to increase their tax rates at the same rate that the equalized assessed value is going up, and that's not true. So just wait for additional information. Don't be alarmed. For those of you who are wanting to follow the collective effort of all of these taxing bodies to issue tax levy ordinances, that's going to be happening over the next 60 days between now and when they're required to have them submitted and completed by the end of the calendar year at the end of December. I look forward to giving you more details about that in the weeks to come. Thanks for tuning into this video.